This show is brought to you by
Oman awards green hydrogen projects worth $20 billion, and the PIF takes a 30% stake in a Riyadh grocery chain. You're watching the Daily Brief with Forbes. I'm Ramia Farad. Hydrogen Oman has signed 3 agreements worth over $20 billion for the development of the Sultanate's first green hydrogen projects. The 3 contracts should yield a total production capacity of 500,000 tons of green hydrogen per year for over 12 gigawatts of installed renewable energy capacity. The agreements were signed with winning bidders from Denmark, the UK, the US, Kuwait, Singapore, and Oman. Oman aims to become a top green hydrogen producer and exporter, targeting production of 1 million tons per annum by 2030. Saudi's sovereign wealth fund will acquire a 30% stake in Riyadh-based grocery store chain Tamimi Markets Company through a capital increase and subscription for new shares. The PIF says it's part of its target of enabling the private sector. Tamimi Markets has over 100 stores and 5 distribution centers. The PIF says the investment will support the company's plans through the expansion of its operations and commercial opportunities, including acceleration of regional growth and a potential IPO. Air Algeria has ordered 7 wide-body Airbus aircraft to boost the carrier's commercial growth. The new jets will contribute to lowering the operational expenditure of Algeria's national airline, including 25% less fuel burn. The delivery time was not specified. Air Algeria selected Airbus models alongside Boeing MAX 9 aircraft as part of its fleet renewal program back in April, which also involved leasing 10 more aircraft from lessors. Airbus posted a record net profit of $4.4 billion in 2022. Middle Eastern Airlines posted a 38% rise in traffic during April compared to the same month a year ago. IATA says capacity climbed 27.8% and load factor rose 5.6 percentage points to 76.2%. Globally, meanwhile, traffic in April rose 45.8% year-on-year, raising the traffic to 90.5% of pre-COVID levels. At 81.3%, industry load factor was only 1.8 percentage points below pre-pandemic levels. IATA says easing inflation, rising consumer confidence, and declining jet fuel prices suggest sustained strong air travel demand. The U.S. Senate passed legislation to end the debt ceiling crisis overnight, bringing the government back from the brink of a default that would have likely triggered a financial disaster. The Senate passed the act, which suspends the debt ceiling until 2025, just 4 days before the deadline when the U.S. would run out of cash and be unable to pay its bills. The bill imposes minimum work requirements for welfare recipients. It also ends the pandemic-era freeze on federal student loan payments. Geopolitics is the top concern for family offices around the world, followed by recession and inflation. That's according to the Global Family Office report by UBS, which notes the ongoing Russia-Ukraine conflict and the poor relations between the U.S. and China. UBS surveyed 230 single-family offices. 35% in Europe and Asia-Pacific are most concerned about geopolitics. In the U.S., recession is the greatest concern. Family offices are reducing exposure to equities and raising exposure to alternative assets like hedge funds, private equity, and real estate. And Mark Zuckerberg has unveiled Meta's next VR headset, the Meta Quest 3, in an Instagram post. Zuckerberg promised higher quality displays and resolution. It comes less than a week before Apple is scheduled to reveal its first foray into the VR industry. The Meta Quest 3 is scheduled to become available in the fall, with more details coming at a Meta conference on September 27th. The new headset will include higher resolution images and a lighter, thinner build than Meta's last VR headset. I'm Ramia Farad. This is the Daily Brief. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.
This show is brought to you by